Hello, Dr. Alain Desaulniers here, the founder of TribeX Breakthrough Coaching and Training, and I am here on a Wednesday night here at my place, and I'm working on some final prep stuff for our 14-day challenge that starts on Monday. If you have been following and you're interested, the registration closes on Saturday, so we do have a few spots left, so don't wait, get yourself registered. But that's not the point of tonight. One of the things that I was thinking about, I guess number one, there is nothing like getting yourself into state, getting yourself excited, getting yourself focused, and listening to some good tunes. Man, I've just been jamming out. And one of the things it reminded me of, one of the songs that I now have on my iPhone, which I didn't have for a long time, but I've been thinking about, is this song from this CD. A CD, yeah. Who has a CD player anymore? I don't. So I had to find this an old, well, an external CD drive that I had for my computers, because none of my computers have drives anymore. And so I found the CD. This CD here, it's called En Pleine Chanson. It's a compilation CD of Franco-Manitoban singer-songwriters, bands from the mid 90s. This was made in 1995. 1995, the CD's from. This one I've had this since 1995. The reason I've had it since 1995, there's one song on here. There's one song. You can't really see it. No, so there's a band name right over here. The band's name is Sujet à la Calambreden Journalistique Contemporaine. What a name for a band, right? So they have this ballad on here called Septembre. And back when I was in high school, it was a song that inspired me to learn guitar. One of the songs. I listened to a bunch of Dave Matthews. The first song I ever learned, trivia, was a song called Smelly Cat from the show Friends. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, one of the things I was thinking about, so I found this CD, right? And so I found the CD and I'm like, oh, I want to get this song on, but I couldn't listen to it for the longest time because it's on a CD and I don't have a CD player. Finally found the thing, got the song off of it, started listening to it earlier this morning, and man, it totally brought me back. It brought me back to when I first heard it. I remember seeing it live. I remember seeing, there's friends of friends that were in the band that this song comes from. And when I look for it online now, when I look for any of these for this band, there's nothing on the internet about this band at all, anywhere. The only mention of this band anywhere on the internet is this CD. Someone is selling a used version of this CD for like $18 or something like that. But it's a song that I've thought about multiple times. I don't know. I mean, probably 100 times since then, since 1995, right? So that's almost 25 years ago. I'm still thinking about that song. That band is no longer together. That band, I don't think, was together for very long. They had one song that is recorded. I don't know if there's any other recordings of any other songs. I don't know where they are anyways, if they are. But it really stuck with me. It's a beautiful song. It's a song called Septembre. It's a ballad. And it touched my soul at the time, and it continues to touch my soul now. And it reminded me of the song that all of us have inside of us. That what we may think of as just a momentary thing in time, that like, oh, it was fun, the fun little time that we had, that we put this little band together, we put this little CD together, and they put this little compilation out that sold however many copies, but is no longer around anymore. You can't buy it. You can't get it on digital anywhere. But I got this song and it stuck with me. Now, they may not have any idea, whoever wrote this song, whoever sang this song, whoever played on this song, beautiful guitar piece on this song, they may have no idea, or they don't have any idea, that 25 years later, that contribution is still making an impact on my life today. And so think about the small things that you do every single day, the things that you do to add value, the things that you do to contribute, the things that you do to share yourself, the things that you do to give of yourself, the things that you do to share with the world. You may think at any given time that that is a small thing. And it may be a small thing at the time. But that ripple effect over time can affect people deeply. This song from this CD still affects me deeply 25 years later. I hadn't heard it in years because I don't have a CD player. But when I got the song off today, it just brought me back to that moment. It brought me back and I felt so amazing. I thought about the people that I was with. I thought about the friends that I grew up with. I thought about the friends that inspired me back then, these people that inspired me back then. And I think about all the people since then that have inspired me, that have left a mark on my life. And you may not know it right now, but the things that you have done leave marks on the lives of those around you. They may not even know you. I don't even remember. Like I remember I was looking at the names of the people in the band. And I was like, oh yeah, I know that person. I know that person. Like we met. They weren't in my immediate circle. But without even knowing it, this little thing is affecting me 25 years later. And just like you are affecting people years and years and years later. So many times, and I'm so guilty of this all the time, is that we just stop ourselves from sharing our gifts, from sharing our song with the world. We fear rejection, we fear persecution, we fear judgment. And so we don't share. But I'll have you consider that by not sharing something that you might have a gift for, or something that you just enjoy, something that you love, something that you're passionate about, something that means something to you, that by not sharing it, that you are necessarily robbing someone else of an experience that can change and dramatically help their lives. This song helped me today. It helped me to remember that there's a song inside of me. And I want you to take this message to know that there is a song inside of you and that you need to share it and that I need to share it so that we can make the world a better place. And so aptly that I'm working on the 14-day challenge right now. That's really the point of all of it, so that we can get past the stories that run our lives, that stop us from sharing our songs fully. So we can get back to the business of living life on our terms, of sharing our gifts with the world. Because that is what the world so desperately needs, is people to step into the fullness of who they are. To realize that when I step into my uniqueness, when I step into the gifts of me, when I step into the things that make me happy, the things that I desire, not only does it make me a better person, but it allows me to share that gift. So ultimately, that's what we all want. We want to be able to be a contribution to others. We want to be able to connect. We want to feel like we belong. We want others to feel like they belong. And when we allow the bullshit in our minds, the bullshit in our hearts, the stories that run our lives to get in the way of that, we don't allow our songs to be sung. We don't allow for our gifts to be shared. So I say, fuck that. Let's start sharing ourselves. Authentically, real, raw, relevant, as I've been told. Because that's what the world needs. To sing your song. So please go out and sing it, or at least find a great tune, the tune of your life, and dance your ass off to it. So I'm going to get back to jamming into the 14-day challenge. There's a link here. You can register. There's a few more spots. Love to have you with us. It's going to be an awesome, engaging, intense 2 weeks. Oh, I'm so excited. There's likely way too much to do over 2 weeks, but we're going to get it done because you're worth it. Because the song inside of you is worth it. All right? So go sing loud, sing proud, be you. Love you. I'm Dr. Alain Desaulniers, founder of Tribex Breakthrough Coaching and Training. Sing that song.